There was a time when every town had a place like this. A place that felt as big as the world. Before the internet, before smartphones, before we carried our entire lives around in our pockets, we came here for everything. I grew up in Oakville, Ontario. We had a mall called Hopedale. We called it Hopeless, Dopedale. Not because it was dead, but because we were 15 years old. Today, it's mostly a grocery store, a Walmart, a few empty storefronts, and a bowling alley in the basement that somehow refuses to quit.
Hello? Hello, Hopedale Mall.
And maybe that's why I came back here. Because sometimes the places that made us are still standing, waiting, patiently.
The food court was, and there's still...
And it came out here, and
Yeah.
the tables are
And we had like the Chinese food restaurant here.
and cigarettes,
Yeah,
and it'd be like,
yeah. We could smoke in here.
yeah,
Yeah.
clouds of cigarette smoke, and you didn't even think anything about it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing this, Johnny.
No
Appreciate
worries,
it.
man.
Just to
Happy
give,
do it.
yeah, just to give a little context to the video. John and I have been friends since
We were born.
we were born. We played in the sandbox together in this neighborhood, Oakville, Ontario, Canada, and we're GenX kids of the '70s.
Yeah.
And doing a little video about the mall and what the mall meant to us in our generation. And here we are. This used to be,
The beer store.
now it's,
We used to sit right over there when we were underage
yeah.
and get people to buy us beer.
So like, I remember, man, like where do we start with the, like what do you think about when you think about Hopedale Mall when you were a kid? Like go back beyond, like I think about
I think my earliest memories
Yeah.
is the bowling alley,
the bowling alley.
where I could, like my first experience with video games.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
The guys would be down there getting high scores, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Welcome to Hopedale Mall.
Today it was, think about it, man.
Oh!
You could smoke cigarettes. Also like ashtrays in the video games and in
Yeah.
the pinballs.
Smoke everywhere.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Yeah. Reaction shock. I don't think my reaction time is as fast as it was when I was 16. No, I'll do it, yeah. Get my groove back, man. It was a nice time to grow up.
Yeah.
You know? And we'd always walk here too.
We'd
eh?
walk, and I feel like my really early memories, because we grew up on the same street together, would be my mom giving me a note that said, I hereby give authorization for Dale to buy me one large de Maurier king size.
And you'd give the note to the smoke shop.
To the smoke shop.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And then you'd walk in with the note, and they'd sell you the cigarettes.
sell you the butts.
And your mom smoked de Maurier regular, I think.
Yeah, small de Maurier king.
Small de Maurier King, the ones we used to steal off her.
Yeah, back when we started smoking. But like, to think that a kid today would never be, like imagine that, oh, here's a note from my mom. They'd be like, get
No, I mean, get the heck out of here, man.
yeah,
Like,
no.
there'd be no way.
There was no McDonald's, no Subway, no chain, no Walmart like we have
Yeah.
here today. It used to be a Kmart, by the way. That was the closest thing to a big box that we had.
Yeah. And then it became Zellers,
Then it became Zellers, then Target.
Target,
And Target died, and now it's a
Yeah.
Walmart.
and the mall's dying.
Of an era in Exton, the community's one and only mall, which stood for more than 5 decades, will be closing in just a few days' time.
Once a crown jewel for retail shopping, tonight the Westfield San Francisco Center is pulling the plug on its famed downtown mall.
The North Hanover Mall has seen better days.
Ottawa's oldest shopping mall set to close its doors this week, and with it, a chapter in Ottawa's history also.
These are the last days of the Ford City Mall.
The interiors of the malls are dead, but they've always got a Shoppers Drug Mart, a liquor store, a variety store, and a grocery store or a Walmart. Like that's the only thing keeping these malls alive. And back in the day, we had the arcade. Remember, we made up a song. We wanted to be the arcade manager so bad. I want to be
an arcade manager. I want to be a friend to you. I want to be an arcade manager.
Play those video games till I turn blue.
And we would literally sing that on the way to the arcade, and our favorite game was Hyper Olympics. And we'd sit there with, what do we used to have, like a
pop can.
A pop can like this, going like this to get, and then, basically we'd finish the game, and then that would be it. And then I'd have the high score up on the thing, and the arcade lady'd kick us out after a while. So
yeah, because if you weren't putting quarters,
you ran out of quarters.
Yeah, and she had that little thing that dispensed the quarters.
Oh yeah. Guys would rob the arcade.
Yeah, and she sat up on a big podium, like way higher than everybody, and it was all orange carpet.
Yeah.
And they cranked tunes, and they had
mirrors,
like rock mirrors. Remember those rock mirrors?
You'd literally get $3 or $4 worth of quarters from your parents.
Yeah.
And you'd have 5 or 6 hours of fun times.
And then when you get a little bit older, like when you become 16, 17, that's when you started coming here to the beer store, and we would hang out over here, and we'd be like, go ask that guy, man, to buy us a case.
And people would buy it.
And people would do it.
Yeah.
Today, you lose your license, you get canceled. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
It's like you're canceled.
You're on TikTok.
But back in the day, you would just be like, get that guy a case of beer, be a good guy. I remember it was like,
I remember people robbing us.
They'd take your money. It's even better.
They'd take our money and say, okay, what are you going to do? Call the cops? And I'd be like,
right to our faces.
And then that was all the money we had, so we'd have no beer. $20 would get you a gram of hash,
pack of
smokes, a poverty pack, which was 15.
6 large tall boys.
And 6 tall boys. And then we'd walk from here to Canoke Arena. And Canoke Arena was kind of the get-together area.
By the creek.
Yeah, and people from Blakelock and QEP and OT, all the high schools around here.
Yeah.
We'd
go there in the wintertime.
Wintertime, have fires and adventure. And
no phones.
No phones.
No doom scrolling. No, I'm bored. Like, boredom.
Never bored. It was always using our imaginations.
Yeah.
And even
the Sears catalog imagination.
Sears catalog was always an imagination.
Yeah.
And I don't think kids understand what we were up to back then these days.
No. We also hung out with bad people.
Bad people.
Like I remember my mom and your mom going, you shouldn't be hanging with the wrong crowd.
What my mom used to say, you are the people you hang out with. I'd be like, oh boy.
We were really, like when they say that Gen X was raised by like latchkey kids, like we really raised ourselves.
Yeah.
Like my mom used to say, and my dad used to say in the middle of the summer, they'd be like, if you come in the house, you're staying in the house.
Yeah, that was punishment.
Yeah, don't come in until it's dark.
Hanging out, everyone would be on their BMX,
playing hockey.
Playing road hockey in the middle of the summer. I used to put my sister in net.
Yeah.
But we'd play basketball and everything.
And nature.
And not only that, everybody was fit.
There was no drive-thrus.
Having fun, and essentially,
brown bagging it.
Always. I never ate out. My family never really ate out.
Everyone came to my house because we were the only family that had cases of Coca-Cola.
No, remember your
bags of chips.
Remember your mom's spaghetti on Thursday nights?
Of course.
Thursday night spaghetti night, man.
Yeah, spaghetti.
I didn't miss that for like 4 years.
And parents used to parents used to just sit on their front porch until the sun went down. Nobody was on their phones. Nobody was didn't have a TV going. It was just the neighbors would walk up and down the street and they would talk to each other and we would shoot the shit and have conversations.
Now nobody knows each other.
Now nobody knows. Well, they're raised by the algorithm now. I was thinking about I was talking to my boys and I said what do you do if you want a mentor now, right? And it's saying even my coach can't be a mentor to the kids because a child and a man talking is they don't even want to get involved because they'll be it's off limits, right?
I have a friend of mine who's a teacher and it's completely like that. And they can't, it's difficult to teach these days because
you couldn't just be I remember things happening to me as a kid and the teacher being wants to lay hands on me.
Oh yeah.
And my dad being teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
It wasn't it was what did you do?
What did freedom look like back then to us, back in the day? I know what freedom looked like. Freedom looked like no one being able to get a hold of us.
Ever.
No money in your pocket.
You needed a payphone.
No car.
No car, skateboard.
Yeah.
And when we all started skateboarding, it was like having a gang.
Yeah. that, you know, there's, and not to sit here and reminisce about how good things were, because really life is a lot better in a lot of ways right now, right? Like,
well, we have kids, we have families.
Yeah,
we have
you know, we
wonderful
care about
lives.
our health a little bit more. We're not still sitting here smoking, and we're not running with the wrong crowd.
No, we have a great tight friendship. We're musicians.
But I feel like since we weren't helicopter parented, and we had the ability to have to figure shit out for ourselves, that turned us into the men that we are today, right?
Yeah, I like to think so.
No, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You don't become indecisive. You had to make decisions.
And another thing, because you and I are both artists, we learned how to use our imaginations back then.
Absolutely.
And that carried on into our, into writing music or into photography or cinematography,
writing, whatever,
filmmaking, writing.
Yeah.
Everything that we're interested in now.
Yeah.
I believe came from using our imaginations as children.
Yeah, 100%. I think the thing about the mall, not so much about like the places and the retail shops, and even though those were great, it was a center, a meeting place for teenagers that we could all get together and we could get away from our parents. And in fact, in those days, like we were saying, your parents wanted you gone.
And we had conversations.
We became mall rats.
Yeah. Yeah, mall rats is a good analogy because, just the fact of walking here and hanging out. And, meeting new people.
Learning critical thinking skills. Like
quick on your feet.
Yeah. Like no one's going to be here to bail me out.
No.
And walking home miles, hitchhiking.
The best was when you come here and like, where's the hash dealer?
Yeah.
And then remember the hash dealer drove a big Monte Carlo car?
Yeah. Ian Davies.
was his name?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know, but those days were funny, man. And then you'd wait there, you'd get a gram, and then we'd do BTs.
Yeah.
And BTs are bottle tokes, which I don't even think anybody does that anymore.
I think it was very much a Canadian thing to do BTs.
Yeah.
But,
and you'd be like breaking that bottle like this.
Yeah. Just we had to figure it out, the mall. Hopedale Mall.
Yeah.
Dopedale. Hopeless.
Dopedale, hopeless. But you know what? We have a lot of good memories here. And this beer store's closed now.
Yeah.
This was our beer store. So. All
right, buddy.
All right,
thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
That was fun, eh?
Yeah, man. Imagine I didn't press record.
Oh, I'd be so angry. I heard you do it.